So, guys, welcome back to part 2 of Creative Theory Podcast.
Hey.
I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. This is part 2 where we deep dive into the topics that we were going to talk about originally in part 1, but, we just wanted to cut it and slice it and dice it and do us,
Yeah. And we're working on a lot of different things, guys. So, we're going to have a lot of different content coming to you, including this podcast. So stay tuned with Retro Duo because we have a lot more in store for 2021.
Yes, we do.
And speaking of 2021, that's our first topic.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about what's up with the year so far because it's still January. Year just started. We had about a good 2 weeks and we already been dealing with some craziness.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
Golly, guys.
Like the Capitol. What in the world?
They just got people storming the Capitol. And I don't mean to be that guy and point out the obvious that I'm pretty sure everybody already know, but it wasn't.
Right. And if it was that, we wouldn't even made it to the gates.
Nah, they would have just shot us on sight.
We wouldn't even made it inside. We wouldn't even be able to think about even doing that.
We would have been labeled as terrorists and everything else, guys.
It's like they would have just ripped the thought out of our heads if we even thought about doing something like that.
Right.
But yet, if you got that complexion for the protection, shout out to Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
I guess you could just do whatever. So
the complexion for the protection of the collection or
yes.
for the collection.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you guys know what we talking about.
Yes.
It's like self-explanatory.
White privilege.
Yes.
But anyway.
But on this podcast, we're just gonna exercise our Black privilege.
Yes. Peace, love, positivity, because that's what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
But that was just crazy because our year shouldn't have started like that. We already had to deal with 2020. But hopefully, they're getting everybody that was involved. Hopefully they get what they deserve.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't right.
Not at all, man.
So basically, if we're this big old, hello, we're America, and everybody want to come here, anybody in any other country is just going to be looking like, oh, they let their people do it. So, God forbid if anybody wanted to, just come over here and do something.
Come over and just start shooting schools up or bombing.
It's like, it shouldn't matter because y'all let your own people do it.
Exactly.
But anyway, in speaking and talking about all of that, in a couple of days, we're going to be finally having a new president.
We're going to be Trump-free.
And vice president and making history.
Let's clap it up, guys. Let's clap it up, guys. Hey.
Let's clap it up for those new beginnings.
New beginnings.
Hopefully, we have a new, way to look at things. Hopefully, we have, great leadership because that's definitely what we need right now.
Right.
Hopefully, we could get things back in order.
Yeah.
We could get this corona situated and, all of the things that's going on. Hopefully, everybody can stay in their homes. People could get back to normal.
Right. Normalcy. That's the one thing that I'm actually hoping that we get to some sort or some type of.
Yes.
We need to get back to normalcy, guys. I'm pretty sure the world is still on quarantine, like certain parts in the world. And I'm pretty sure even in the U.S. there's certain parts that still on quarantine just due to their own volition because of what's going on.
Right.
Like, it's just crazy. You can't even, you can't go to a mall anymore without having a mask on, and it's already hard to breathe as is sometimes for people with
asthma.
Yeah, I'm about to say OCD.
Like
I'm sorry, guys.
It's just crazy.
It's just crazy, man.
And it's even with us, we just basically go to work and come back home. And, we getting a little crazy because it's I've been wanting to go places, but I would rather stay put than risk, going out and then getting it because it's been too many people whose lives been lost because of this. And,
guys, personal people. My one of my good friends, Jarrell, he just lost his grandmother to COVID. a guy named Mr. Wimp. Everybody around the neighborhood called him Mr. Wimp. He lost his life to COVID, and he just was a good guy, you know.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor, she lost, I think, her dad.
Yeah.
To COVID. So it's like it's hitting home, you know. It's getting real personal, and it's just something so sad that's going on, and it's still going on. Like,
yeah.
When will we ever get back to the way it was, or will it even go back to the way it was?
And that depends on the people, because people really have to take it serious, because I don't understand why people are not taking it serious, because it's already a lot of things that's been happening, you know, deaths, and it's just like it's not going anywhere. Like, cases are still, rising each and every day.
Yeah.
So it's just like we have to be responsible. We have to take action. Like, what you have to do.
Yeah.
And if people always want to say, oh, we need this and we need that, well, we need y'all to wear those masks.
Yeah. And the thing is, that's all it takes, honestly, just to stop the spread of it. It's not gonna cure it. Yeah. But that's gonna stop the spread of it. It's gonna stop people that don't have it to actually get it, to take it home to their family members that can actually pass away from it. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people out here that's carrying it, but they don't get sick. Like, like it's like a sleeping, it's like a sleeper cell. Yeah. Like it's just in you, but you're like not sick, but like you can antibodies. Pass it on. Yeah. Exactly. So it's like just to stop the spread and prevent it, just wear a mask, guys. If you're watching this right now, promise us, Retro Duo, Jack D, that you're wearing a mask every time you leave the door, because we do. Like,
wash
this is
your
not,
hands, keep everything clean, social distance.
Please.
Like, there's a lot of ways, especially with technology, you can still do a lot of things. Improvise. Like, you're not missing out on nothing.
Nothing.
I'm sorry. There's nothing, no type of party, gathering that's worth your life being lost. Because Never. If you lose your life, you can't go to those things. You can't do those things. So I think if we all come together and do this, it can happen by hopefully the middle of 2021. We might go back to normal. And if we don't, then we have to take a bigger look at ourselves and figure out what is the issue and what's going on.
Well, I don't think we're going to go back to normal by the middle, but hopefully we could start going on the right track. Yeah, we could start going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's going anywhere either.
No, it's really not. Like, just wear a mask.
And then they talking about a new variant and things like that. So it's they still trying to get everybody vaccinated.
Human testing on vaccines and like, oh man, it's just crazy, guys. So please, for the sake of everyone around you and your loved ones, just wear a mask.
Yes. Well, into some good news. You want to talk about the page that you started on Facebook?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I've recently, in the past couple weeks, I've been on Facebook and I've been joining like groups and stuff. And it's like, I'm just thinking, like, how can I connect YouTubers? Not the big ones, obviously, but the little guys that really matter,
like us.
And like y'all, I'm pretty sure, like,
right.
We know a lot of small pages, like family pages and friends pages, but they don't really get the love or the recognition that is deserved or due to them, only solely because they're a small channel. And I'm starting to think, like, why can't YouTubers support each other? So I've actually started a Facebook group called YouTubers Supporting YouTubers. If you have a Facebook, just look up Retro Duo or Dennis Alexander, obviously, and just friend request me and let me know if you have a YouTube, and there you can get support. We network with each other. We openly talk and discuss pretty much anything.
Right. We have, I think, 21 members so far.
Yes.
And so far, being a part of the group, it's just something that's really been great, because we always preach peace, love, positivity. So far, the people that have joined us feel that way as well.
Exactly.
We've been getting a lot of support. We've been getting a lot of subscribers. You know, slowly but surely, we've been supporting small channels.
Yes.
On that page as well.
Yes.
And it's just a place where if you are a small YouTuber and you just want to vibe and network and connect with people, that is the place to go.
Yeah.
We've met some cool people. We've learned some, you know, new things.
Yeah.
Even if you have some ideas you want to just get off your chest, or something that you might want to say that you want to do in your videos,
right,
we offer support. There's a lot of people.
Even if it's just a question on like editing or editing programs, or what camera do you guys use, or anything, you know, just you could go there and just ask openly. It won't be any judgment at all. And best believe I weave out the bad apples from the good apples. I talk to everybody personally in the inbox. That's why I said inbox Retro Duo or Dennis Alexander. And there you will be able to talk to us personally on a personal level, and we will let you know if you are able to join. Because if you're not a good person, it's only for those who are going to show love. Everybody that's in the group subscribe to each other. Everybody that's in the group watch each other. We talk pretty much. It's like a good support group. It's not like one of these support groups that's out here, oh, sub for sub, and no, it's actually a real group with real people. So if you're into that, come through, you know.
Right. And I just want to give a shout out to the YouTube page, the Facebook page, YouTubers supporting YouTubers. I think I tell Babe all the time, I think that's something that is really great that you started, and I'm glad that I'm able to be a part of it.
Thank you.
So we just want to shout out all the members of YouTubers supporting YouTubers, and we hope that we can, you know, bring more people along, because it is something that is so great, something that preaches peace, love, positivity. And if you just scroll down in, you know, the page, you will see that as well. So shout out to us.
Shout out to y'all, man, because without the people in the actual group, it wouldn't even be possible. So shout out to you guys in the group.
Yes,
I really appreciate the love. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going.
Yes. So for example, one of the YouTuber of the week that we want to shout out, who actually started, who's actually a part of the group, and she actually started her YouTube channel. Her name is Exceptionally Des.
Exceptionally Des, guys. Exceptionally Des. Let's clap it up for Exceptionally Des.
Yes. She is a mom of 3. And she just started her YouTube channel. She talks about parenting. She does a lot of DIY things, as far as like baking and things like that. Different activities that she wants to do. So she's also a moderator.
Yes.
She's also a moderator for our group. So she helps, you know, get the ideas out. She, along with D and myself, checking on people to see how they're doing. If anybody has anything that they want to say, she brings you know, life to the group along with everybody else, but she helps, you know, keep it along and keep it afloat. So we want to shout out her. Go check her out on YouTube.
Guys,
her channel
please
is
subscribe to her
Exceptionally Des, and we're going to be trying to shout out a YouTuber a week from that page. And if you know anybody who's a small YouTuber, has a channel, wants to start a channel, bring them along. YouTubers supporting YouTubers on Facebook.
Yep. Because that's all we needed to support. So why not support each other, right? We'll get further like that, man. We're a conglomerate. Let's go.
Yes.
So the next topic, guys, is gaming. Of course.
Who's not gaming these days, guys? We even trying to get these gameplays up and running.
Yes, sir.
But just a side note, if y'all know any great video capture cards, or if you guys know any of great advice that you can give us about how you stream your gameplays, record them, and everything like that, because we have a couple on our channel, but for some reason we keep, you know, going in and out with our video capture cards, and we still trying to, you know, learn and, you know, work around them and see how they work. And you know, we're learning each and every day. But if you have any advice for us, please let us know.
And also, I tried to use my video capture card to stream, like, so we could start doing live stream gameplays and live stream like podcasts and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's weird because when I finally got it together how to live stream games and stuff like that, the video capture card just completely clocked out on us. And this is the second one that we had. It's the
cloner box?
The cloner box Pro. This is the second one that we had, and they both burnt out. Like,
and they're not cheap, guys.
No, that's at least like $200-$300
yes.
and it's like, why? You know, I'm paying all this money for this. Why is it not working? But I don't understand. But if you guys please let us know in the comments what video capture cards you use. How can we, just any advice that you have on anything like that is greatly appreciated.
Yes, guys. Yes. So, one of the gameplays that we were able to do on our channel was Zombies Ate Our Neighbors. We loved that game, and we loved that game so much that I even took to Twitter.
Yep.
Follow us at JRetroDuo.
JRetroDuo, guys.
And I tweeted Konami, one of the game developers that made that game for the Nintendo. And I said, yeah, what's up with a remake?
Right.
So, guys, I know they're big, but they didn't hit me back yet. And I'm kind of upset about that because that is such a great game.
Right.
So if you want to help us, if you like that game, you know, if you want to check out our gameplays on it, or you just want to look it up, it's such a great game, such a good concept. And I think, you know, the retro style will always be popping.
Yes.
But, you know, they're making a lot of different remakes today for games that we played back in the day.
Guys, did you see the remake of Streets of Rage?
Yes.
That we played on our channel. Go check it out. Retro Duo.
Yeah.
But they remade Streets of Rage. They remade Spyro.
Yes.
Like a couple years ago, they even remade Twisted Metal, guys, and they haven't brought back one of the most classic games ever to hit a Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Like, come on, Konami.
Right.
Come on, man.
I don't know what's going on, but we would really like that as a remake. So you don't even gotta change anything. You could keep the same storyline, same characters, same everything. You know, just update the graphics. Yeah,
just tweak it, upgrade the graphics, maybe add like a new monster, a couple new levels, some here and there. But maybe other than that, it's
a co-op version.
Exactly. Yes, co-op.
Multiplayer other than 2 players.
Yes.
You know how lit that would be.
You could play with other people online.
Konami. Imagine 4 people.
Imagine
trying to get the snakeoids, the ants, the freaking baby,
the Jason.
Yes, you know how lit that would be.
Listen, hey guys, please go check out the gameplay first of all. Second of all, after you check out the gameplay, if you really like the game, which I'm pretty sure you are going to, because that's one of the greatest games, most slept on games that ever came out on Super Nintendo.
Yes, guys.
Hit to Twitter if you are really creative, theorist, optimistic. Hit to Twitter and hashtag whatever at Konami and tell them we need a remake of this, because they're not going to listen to us unless we get the support from you.
Yes, guys.
So please, guys, support that, please, because we need a remake so bad, guys. If you guys played the game, I'm pretty sure you know.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, you know exactly what we're talking about.
You know. Sorry for the interference, but
it was crazy.
You know. You know. But because I know.
All right, guys. So along with that, we have 2 games that we played on a Switch recently that we're also trying to get on the channel. It's Nidhogg and Astro Bears. Those are 2 games that we also found on a Switch that we really love. They're kind of retro-esque games, but they're really simple games to play. But if you want just like some quick games that you want to play with somebody just to have fun, like a little combat battle, or like with Ash, that's Nidhogg, trying to reach your end goal, but also fighting each other to try to keep each other from reaching their end goal.
Pretty sure you guys seen it. She killed me.
Astro Bears, it kind of reminds me of like Snake. Back in the day. We're old, guys.
It's definitely like
but back in the day, that was the only game we had on our phones.
On a Nokia?
Remember?
What?
Snake. And then the pixelated version. Remember that? Like
The little squares. Only
kids
squares.
today will never know. But it's kind of like that, but it's with beers in space, and they have different like little, what you call it?
What choices?
Like they have different choices for the beers, but they have like different abilities. Different abilities and things like that. Yeah. And you basically have to be the last one standing, basically. Mm-hmm. And you go around, you know, the globe and everything like that, but you can't bump into your opponent. You can't touch your like little track that you leave. Yeah. It's so much fun. Yeah. So those are 2 games that we've been playing recently on a Switch that we want to bring to the channel. That's just been so much fun. Yeah, man. Like it's just it's just those 2 type of games that you just have to play with another person that's very competitive. Mm-hmm. Like people look at us, of course I'm a gamer, but you wouldn't even think that she was a gamer. You know, like she kills me in a lot of games that we play. Like, yes, you know, and he kills me too in a lot of games. And even though we be playing for fun, secretly it be a little bit of competition, especially when we play Mario Kart. It got to be friendly competition, and of course I kill her in Mario Kart, but then she always come back. Right. So it's like, you know, this is really you got to give me my credit too, because I'm not completely trash. No. I might be a little trash in the retro duels. They're coming back also. Don't say that. Yeah, they're coming back after your punishment. But double punishment. Yes, my double punishment. And I have a retro pass, so yes. No. And D has 5, right? Yep. So that means he doesn't have to do a punishment. My double punishment, I have the block. That should be coming soon, along with these gameplays and things like that. Some more retro games that we want to bring to the channel. We still have to get Pac-Man. Yes. You gotta see his skills. You gotta see his skills in that game. That's my game right there, guys. That's my game right there. We try to play. We still have some Wii games that we want to put on the channel, because there's a lot of games on the Wii before the infamous Switch, but the Wii held it down. We still have some games that we want to play on Wii, and we have games that we want to put on the Switch. Listen, if anybody think that they can see me in Pac-Man, we can make it happen. Hey. Like, for real. I'm telling y'all, he nice, like, y'all. For real. Nice. I got the moves. But like, for real. Hit me in the chat if you think you could see. Listen, we could talk behind the scenes and see how we can make it happen, but you're gonna get smoked. Yes. I promise you. And there's a lot of games that we see, you know, on YouTube, because we watch YouTube heavily. Yep. We have a lot of favorite YouTubers that we like to watch. Yes, we do. And you know, now that PS5 is out, even though we don't have one yet, we're gonna get one down the line. But right now, we focusing more on like the retro games, you know, because you know that was our childhood and things like that. Yeah. But we're also gonna get one because we like the new games too. Yeah, of course. And just, you know, to shout out our favorite YouTubers. Shout out. Even though we gave them some shout outs on Twitters too, but you know, they're busy. No. Of course, Corey Kenshin. Who doesn't know Corey Kenshin? Corey Kitchen, my boy, and Samurai Slice. So go shout out, you know, Corey Kitchen. Go subscribe to him. And also, all the links will be down in the description below. Yes. We just got finished watching his Friday night funkin'. Mm-hmm. You know, it reminded me kind of like Guitar Hero. Yeah, Guitar Hero meets Geometry Dash a little bit. Yes, he killed that. Along with all the other things that he puts on his channel. And he bodied the freestyle at the beginning. Yes. Yo, he really killed that. That beat was lit though. Yeah, man. Who was in the studio? And speaking of who was in the studio, Dashi. Yes, sir. Dashi Games. Yes, sir. If you watch him, you'll know what I was talking about. Yes, we was just watching his Mario Makers that he put out every Saturday. Yes, sir. We just been watching these YouTubers for a while now, yes, for more than a couple of years. Yes, sir. So if you ever wanted to like watch something and just feel good, put a smile on your face, there too to watch. Who else, babe? My guy, Burleezy. Hey, shout out to Burleezy. Shout him out, man. We just I just got D some of his screeners. Yes, sir. Cause D be the one editing. Well, he is the editor. I try to edit here and there, but you know, looking at these computers all day, I had to get my my babe some of those. So shout out to Easy Gang. Not a sponsor, but you know,
those are a good pair of glasses. They're very stylish, first of all. Yes. So if you just want to wear them just to wear them, you can. But I'm gonna wear them solely for editing, because when you're looking at these screens all day, you're looking at your TV screen, looking at these computer screens, looking at these phone screens, it messes your eyes up. Like like after a while, I'm editing like nights on end, and my eyes start becoming blurry and stuff like that. You know, it's like foggy and stuff. So it's like they really help out a lot. So,
and I could just imagine, because when I was trying to update the thumbnails, I was looking at my little phone, and after a while I couldn't even see the TV because my eyes was all blurry. So I could just imagine what you be going through.
Yeah.
So, you know, and we like to show our support. We got a couple of merch items from some other YouTubers. Of course, we got the Dashi plushie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got Dead Meat. Shout out to him. He's another YouTuber that we like to watch because we love horror. So we love
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we have Retro Duo.
Yes. So we love him. We got his chainsaw back here.
Yes, sir.
Another YouTuber that we like to watch is Dom Plays.
Getting tilted all day on the game, you know. That's my guy too, man.
He brings that funny commentary. He just be you just gotta bang with him because he just be too real. He don't care who you are.
Right.
If your game trash, he will let you know.
Man. He'll definitely let
Shout
you know.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Jazz and Dwayne.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
You know, they're actually probably one of the only couples we watch on YouTube.
Honestly, yeah. They are the only couple
and they
we watch.
You know, inspired us to start our channel and things like that. So shout out to them. We like their gameplays. We like when they do the reactions. And even their old stuff when they used to do like little challenges and honestly, vlogs and stuff.
That's when that is when I started watching them, and that's what drew me to them. You know, like just how they interact with each other, the punishments and the pranks and stuff like that. Like I do kind of miss that. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they'd get back to it, but you know they're busy. It's it's a lot going on. So
yes, guys.
Shout out to them, man.
And just some more that we're just gonna run down and talk about. Even going back to Easy Gang. Shout out to PG. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Reek. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Poise
Gang.
Yes. Shout out to A Christine. Shout out to Charlie. Jess. Who else we watch? Who else? Oh, guys, GMM. Shout out to them. We watch them every freaking morning. We watch them every freaking morning, yo. While I'm getting ready for work, yo. Like I'm not even playing. We watch them.
We'll wake up, do question of the day on Alexa.
Yes.
And turn GMM right on.
Yes, guys. It's just so many, like All Def Digital.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Kev on stage.
Yes,
he just got his own app up and running.
Yeah, man.
Shout out shout out to all of them.
Let's get it.
Like just shout out to all. Even when we was on Twitter, why we didn't even know that YouTube had a YouTube Black like segment where they showcase like Black creators.
Yes, sir.
Goal in next couple of years. We're gonna be on that list.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be on that class list. We're gonna speak that into existence.
And it's you guys could help us.
Yes.
With just a like, a comment, or a subscribe.
Yes, guys.
Come on, guys.
So if we missed anybody, we probably gonna be editing this and be like, oh shoot, we forgot somebody.
Yes, sir.
But if we do, shout out to y'all too. We just watch so many people.
Yeah, man.
We watch so many people. And if you liked any of those people, if you didn't know about those people.
What was that page that we just found? What is it? American Justice Warriors. Guys, y'all have to go check that out, guys. I'm telling you, it's some content, man. It's some content. If you guys like shows like
social experiments and stuff like that,
and like really social experiments and like guys, you gotta go check that out, guys. Please.
Yes.
Shout out to them too.
Speaking of that, shout out to Darman.
Yes.
Because if you like, like how PG do his skits and everything like that, he built up his whole studio, doing like little short films on like being like good people and learning life lessons and things like that. So shout out to him too.
Be good people.
Yes,
but yeah,
guys.
shout out to every YouTuber that we just named. If we forgot you, sorry. We will look at it and edit it like she said.
Yes.
And thank God we forgot somebody. But if we did forget you, we will bring you up in the next Creative Theory podcast. Please, if you're watching this, go subscribe to the YouTubers. Links will be in the description below. We need every YouTuber to support every YouTuber or everybody just to support everybody.
Yes, guys.
It's all support here. You know, nothing, and that's nothing what we less. About
peace, love, positivity. And speaking of peace, love, positivity, to close out the podcast, this is what we're going to do with each of our podcasts. We're going to start with a positive word of the day. So what's yours, babe? If you could pick one word, what would it be? A positive word of the day.
Normalcy.
Okay.
Well, you know, it's pretty much what I said earlier, but you know, it's definitely normalcy because right now we need that more than anything. So let's all just shoot for normalcy, guys. That's mine. What's yours,
being able to connect with people physically as well. You know, not just remote.
Yes.
But on a safe way. And, you know, just continue to have those connections. So I like that. And if I could pick one positive word of the day, I probably would say perseverance. Ooh. Because I feel like even being a small YouTube channel and how we just trying to put ourselves out there and have you guys get to know us, I think even with this, we have to persevere and try to get through as much things as we can and have fun because, we want to put out content to showcase what we can do. Because if you look at our channel, flip a coin. Whatever you land on, you'll be happy with anything you get.
Yes.
So, and we're not just saying that because it's our stuff. We really believe that.
Right. And
because you could go from a skit to a gameplay.
Yep.
To dad jokes.
Yep.
To
a mini set tour, to behind the scenes, to bloopers, to us just being us, to a try not to laugh, to a retro dudes, to a punishment. Guys, we got a little bit of everything.
We got a lot of stuff. Go ahead, go.
And we have some more stuff coming that's not on the channel. I love that word perseverance. Kind of mad I stuck with normalcy, but then again, I'm not.
But then again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Because if we can go back to normalcy, just imagine how much things we can continue to do.
Right.
Not only on the channel, but in life.
Yeah, it all comes full
going
circle.
to a party or going to a concert.
Just going out to eat.
Yeah. And inside the restaurant.
Yes. Yes. Inside. Like, I don't go out to eat to go out to the restaurant and be outside eating. That's not my definition of going out to eat. You go out to eat for the atmosphere, for the ambiance.
The experience. Right. And it gets bad when in the beginning of the quarantine when we went to the grocery store and it was like the best thing in the world.
Yeah, right. We had so much fun. I'm vlogging and stuff like that. Right. Dang, we got vlogs up there too. Guys, go check out our channel. Yo, listen. Come on, guys. Skits.
Yes.
Listen.
All right, and the next thing, name something that made you smile or laugh today.
Something that made me, I got something for both, and they kind of both tie in together. What made me smile was I just uploaded the skit to Facebook from the Retro Duo page. So I'm just watching the skit, that made me laugh so hard because I'm like, yo, I forgot about all this. It was such a strenuous, tedious process. And if you guys don't know, we recorded one whole scene, the whole skit one day, and then we took a break in between, and then the last day we recorded. It was a lot. Had to get different scenes too. That was my first skit ever editing. Like before we ever started this channel, neither one of us ever edited video.
Yes.
So that says a lot just for how far we've come with this whole process anyway. And that made me laugh. Yeah. I was cracking up.
Yeah.
But what made me smile is on this skit, on the comment, going back to the YouTubers that we shouted out, Exceptionally Des. She commented on the skit. I can't see it, and I don't know why. So I commented, just look at Retro Duo page. It's on there too. But that made me smile because it's like, wow, people really are, active.
Right.
People are supportive. And that goes back to support for the group, guys. It's a real active and supportive group. But that's mine.
And that goes a long way too, because before starting the page, we didn't know these people, and the fact that they, we're coming together says a lot, especially during this time. So I could say that made me smile too, and also, babe, I could say you made me smile and laugh, because earlier when I was in my bed, my babe, even though I know I'll get on his nerves. he made me get out of it by just joking around with me and things like that. So usually that helps me too, because I can just look at him and then he make me smile and laugh, or he'll do something funny. So I appreciate him, because when we do have those days, he helps me out a lot.
Yeah, we help each other out. We're a duo. We're a teamwork.
Yes. And one last thing that we want to leave y'all with is a quote.
Yes, we're going to start ending each podcast with an inspirational quote. So, I looked mine up earlier, and I have to refind it. Hold on, guys. Sorry.
So, with these quotes and positive words of the day, we just wanted to leave you with something that hopefully would stick with you, something that would help you with whatever you're going through, because we're all going through things. So, I remember even in high school, I used to send inspirational quotes to my friends every morning, and I wish I didn't stop, because that really helped out a lot. Like, you never know what people are going through.
Yeah.
So if they're reading something that's just going to bring that spark or bring that happiness to them, that's why we want to always say peace, love, positivity, because even when we're seeing it on our channel and in our group, it helps people out a lot.
Yep. So my inspirational quote of the day is start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible.
Hey.
So.
Hey. I like that.
Yeah.
So it's basically saying take one thing at a time, and before you know it, you're going to be eventually reaching those goals.
The goals that you never thought you could reach, just by taking one step at a time, taking your time. Take your time.
And I read somewhere that it says even nothing's impossible, because even in their word, it says I'm possible. So you are able to do whatever you set your mind to. And I think that is something that goes along with peace, love, positivity, and I really like that.
Yes, I'd like it too. Yes.
Hey.
But guys, if you stuck with this is the end. If you stuck this far,
shout out to you.
Shout out, man. Shout out to you. Comment down below. What was your inspirational quote of the day? What was your word of the day? And what made you smile and laugh?
Yes. And if there's any segment that you really like, if there's any segments or any topics that you think we should talk about, comment those down below too. And if it gets picked, maybe we'll shout you out in future podcast episodes. And let's see where this goes.
Yeah, man, because I'm really enjoying it.
Because it's where the theory gets created.
Hey.
It's where the theory gets created.
Hey.
Guess what?
Guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? It's the end of the podcast, and it's COVID. So keep your mask on.
Yes.
Don't take your mask off.
Yes.
And
right,
I'm
guys.
serious too. Comment. Listen, if you think you can see me in Pac-Man, comment down below, and we can get it cracking.
All right, guys. All right, that's enough for Creative Theory Podcast Part 2.
Yes,
see you next week.
See you next week. And remember, guys, peace, love, and positivity.